Hi everyone, Karen and Neil from the Private Label University, and we are in South Carolina.
Beautiful South Carolina.
It's gorgeous. Look at behind us. There were animals, goats behind us. It's so gorgeous here. But we're here because we want to do this video for you because we've been getting a lot of questions lately about retail arbitrage in Amazon and all the changes that are happening. So we thought we would talk to you about it. So today let's start by talking about what is retail arbitrage.
So retail arbitrage, for any of you who need to know, is when you actually go into a retail place, a retail outlet, a retail store, buy a retail item, and then resell it for profit. So typically people are taking name brand products and then reselling them online on some online platform and making profit with it.
It also can be going to a wholesaler or a distributor and buying products from them at a discounted price and then reselling it on Amazon. So there's been a lot of changes lately. Amazon is really cracking down on what products you can actually resell. And for good reason, because right now, as you know, you shouldn't be selling products like Nike or Apple.
Lego is another one.
Exactly. So a lot of the big brands have been complaining about people buying their products and devaluing what they're worth. So they have put some restrictions on products. And there is a whole list of them. So we recommend, if you are selling retail arbitrage, then go over to Amazon or even just Google what the list is, and you'll be able to see what is on there and make sure your products aren't on there, because it would be really awful if you had a whole warehouse of these products and you can't do anything with them. And what Amazon is starting to do is, when they're restricting these products, they're actually going to be closing down your listing. So you're not going to be able to sell them anymore. They're going to take more control of that. So just be prepared, because it's really, really important. Now, you can get around that by being a distributor. So if you are a distributor, and maybe you could talk a little bit about what being a distributor means.
Right, and it's important that if you are a distributor, it means that you actually have a contract with a company to resell that item. So the company, if they're the manufacturer or even another distributor in large volume for that name brand product, they have the ability to act and sell you as a sub-distributor. And usually there's some type of contract involved where there's some pricing set in place, there's some type of contract, there's MSRPs and SRPs that are set in place that you can adjust, and there's MAP pricing, and we've talked about minimum advertised price. So it's very important to follow those regulations, because again, it's a contract, and if you don't do it, you're actually breaking a contract, and it could be breaking the law, and you don't want to be caught up in any type of legal controversy.
And actually we have a question comes in saying that has to do with restricting counterfeits. And yes, absolutely. It does have to do a lot with restricting counterfeits as well. And that's why they're putting restrictions on these brand names, because these large brands, these companies, don't want people to knock it off. They also don't want to devalue their products as well.
And it gets kicked, some of these items, if they are knocked off, that's why Lego has put their feet down and said, you know what, we really want to control what's happening with our product, because there's too many copies and people coming out with similar products and calling it Lego when it really isn't. So again, you really have to be careful with that.
And that's what we see a lot in the retail space as well.
Yes.
Especially, where we came from, we distribute and used to distribute a lot of products, brand names, and these contracts are binding, and they want to make sure that their brand is protected.
Exactly. So we hope these tips really help today. Again, we're in beautiful South Carolina, and if you have any questions, post them on our, where do you post them?
YouTube channel, or comment right below. We'd love to hear from you. And visit us over, if you haven't already, on YouTube. You can subscribe there. We also have a free boot camp over on our website. Like I said, it's free. So you can go over there and just fill in your name and email, and we'll start sending you the videos over so you can get through the 5-day boot camp to private labeling.
And visit us again at privatelabeluniversity.com. Again, we have a lot of information, lots of videos, and lots of really, really helpful information to help the entrepreneur and anyone selling online.
So we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.